What if I told you that everything you've ever struggled with, relationships, career setbacks, even personal insecurities, could be traced back to a single overlooked truth: human nature? Yes, the same instincts and emotions that make us human are also the forces that hold us back. But here's the twist: instead of fighting them, what if you could master them? That's where Robert Greene's The Laws of Human Nature comes in. This isn't your typical self-help book. Greene takes you on a journey through history, psychology, and some of the most compelling life stories. Think Coco Chanel, Martin Luther King Jr., and Anton Chekhov. These aren't just anecdotes, they're blueprints for understanding why people act the way they do and how you can turn that knowledge into an advantage. Imagine knowing exactly how to navigate conflict or motivate someone to follow your lead. Sounds like a superpower, doesn't it? And here's the kicker: these aren't abstract theories. Greene hands you practical tools to decode human behavior, overcome self-sabotage, and find your true purpose. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll not only understand yourself better but also learn how to thrive in a world full of unpredictable people. Ready to unlock the secrets of human nature? Human nature is like a puzzle that often seems impossible to solve. Why do people act the way they do? Robert Greene dives deep into this mystery, showing that our behavior is often dictated by hidden emotions and subconscious motivations. Think about it. Have you ever reacted strongly to something, only to later wonder why it mattered so much? Greene's work is like a mirror, helping us see the forces shaping those reactions. Understanding human nature isn't just about observing others, it's about mastering yourself. Imagine recognizing that your anger in a heated argument wasn't really about the situation, but rooted in your own unmet expectations. That level of insight can change how you approach challenges, turning conflicts into opportunities for growth. Greene gives practical tools for this kind of self-mastery, making the abstract surprisingly actionable. And let's not forget the world around us. Knowing what drives people can help you navigate everything from personal relationships to workplace dynamics. It's like having a cheat code for understanding human motivations, giving you the upper hand in decision-making and collaboration. Speaking of mastering challenges, Greene shares powerful stories of figures who overcame their own human flaws. Wait until you hear about them. Ever wonder how Coco Chanel transformed herself from an orphan into a global icon? Greene reveals that her success wasn't just about fashion, it was about mastering mystery and desire. By understanding what people craved and adding an air of intrigue to her work, she built a brand that still captivates. Imagine applying this to your own life, crafting an image that resonates deeply with others. Then there's Anton Chekhov, a playwright who turned personal hardship into art. He grew up in poverty, surrounded by negativity, but used those experiences to fuel his creativity. It's a reminder that overcoming self-sabotage starts with rethinking the narratives we inherit. Greene teaches us how to rewrite those stories, turning setbacks into stepping stones for personal growth. And what about Martin Luther King Jr.? His leadership wasn't just about inspiring speeches, it was about finding purpose in adversity. Greene highlights how King harnessed his struggles to lead a movement that changed history. Whether it's leading a team at work or guiding your own life, the lessons from these figures show that overcoming flaws is the first step toward greatness. Speaking of flaws, wait until we unpack how Greene dissects human motivations. Covetousness. Sounds dramatic, right? But it's everywhere. Greene explains how mystery and desire can be powerful tools, and Coco Chanel knew this better than anyone. By leaving parts of herself and her work open to interpretation, she kept people wanting more. Imagine this. Instead of revealing every detail about yourself, you allow a little mystery to linger. That's how you keep attention magnetized. Self-sabotage might sound harsh, but it's something we all grapple with. Anton Chekhov is a prime example of breaking free from inherited negativity. Despite his rough upbringing, he chose to reframe his experiences and channel them into creative expression. Greene urges us to do the same. Stop letting old habits and narratives hold you back, and instead use them as fuel to move forward. And then there's aimlessness, a silent thief of dreams. Martin Luther King Jr. found his life purpose amidst adversity, showing that clarity often comes during chaos. Greene's message? Purpose isn't discovered passively, it's crafted through deliberate action. Whether it's a career move or a personal decision, finding purpose adds direction to your life. And while purpose drives you forward, consistency and leadership can keep you on course. Let's explore that next. Understanding human flaws isn't just fascinating, it's empowering. Greene teaches that by recognizing patterns in ourselves and others, we can sidestep pitfalls and make better decisions. Think about a heated argument. Spotting the emotional triggers at play can help you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. It's like having a roadmap to navigate life's messy dynamics. Practical tools from the book go beyond observation. For instance, if you notice self-sabotaging tendencies like procrastinating on important goals, you can address them head-on. Greene suggests reframing setbacks as lessons, much like Anton Chekhov did. Start small, keep a journal to track recurring patterns, or set realistic, achievable daily goals to build momentum. And let's not forget how these lessons apply to leadership. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just lead, he inspired through purpose-driven action. Greene's approach encourages using empathy and strategy to influence others positively. Imagine how this could transform your workplace or personal relationships. And if this feels powerful, wait until you see how these insights come together in Greene's overarching narrative. So here's the real question. What are you going to do with all this knowledge? The insights from the laws of human nature aren't just ideas to admire, they're tools to transform your life. Will you continue to let your emotions and instincts lead the way, or will you take charge and master them? Greene has shown us that understanding human nature isn't just about others, it's about unlocking your own potential. Think about it. What habits or patterns are holding you back? Could you identify moments of self-sabotage, aimlessness, or inconsistency in your own life? If you're honest with yourself, the answers could lead to powerful changes. Take this moment as a challenge, a chance to rewrite your story, just as figures like Anton Chekhov and Martin Luther King Jr. did. And here's the next step. Commit to learning and growing with us. Hit that subscribe button on the Books That Transform channel and turn on notifications. Together, we'll dive deeper into life-changing ideas and strategies. Who knows? Your journey to mastering human nature might just inspire others to do the same. Let's transform the way we live, starting today.